WFNF as always. LOL Myron. You down to crush these girls' hearts by pulling up the calculator and have all the girls put their dream guy in there to see where they stand?
Ooh, Emac James.
Okay, Emac, we got you. Shout out, give him a Don DeMarco, by the way. Let's pull up that calculator real quick. I'd like to ask the Polish girls this question, actually. I think it'll be interesting with them because she said she needs to be obsessed with the guy to give up her IG.
We want to know your type.
Yeah,
your type
let's go ahead. And also, her and the plastic surgery girl. You know, we'll go through everybody except for Norway and Puerto Rico. Let's pull up the calculator. You got it? Oh, okay. We're gonna pull up the calculator. So
I'm actually surprised though. 38 and single and striving.
But it's great. But it's amazing.
If
because
you're happy, that's all that matters.
No,
right?
you know what's matter? You learn so much about you when you're that age that you really don't care. You're not desperate. It's a beautiful thing about age as a woman.
Yeah.
I would never want to go back to my 20s or early 30s.
Really?
Amazing.
What'd you learn?
I've learned a lot actually about men, about myself. That I'm not desperate. I can be by myself. I'm happy. I'm not gonna cry over a guy. It's just totally different, level.
So
I
you
love
settled
it.
then.
Amazing. I cannot wait to meet somebody now because I know exactly what I want and what I don't want.
All right.
It's great.
Okay.
All right, so since you know what
enjoyable.
you want, let's go ahead. We have a calculator here for you ladies, and this is the most accurate assessment of men in the United States.
Here we go.
It goes off of the 2023 Current Population Survey, National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, and from the CDC, okay? So and the U.S. Census Bureau as well. So let's go ahead. We'll start with Miss Poland. What age do you want him to be minimum that he has to be for you?
35.
Okay, so you'll go 3 years below you.
And then I'm maximum I would
oldest.
say
63.
45. No, 45.
Okay.
Some guys, they cannot get hard after that. So I'm not taking this risk.
Wait, how do you know?
Because I know.
Okay.
I'm 38, right?
Okay. Height for you, minimum height for you.
5'11".
Okay. Race.
It
White.
doesn't really matter.
Come on, man. Are you going to get with
Can I pick few? Can I pick few?
You can pick as many as you want.
Okay, go white, Hispanic, black, Asian. No Asian. I'm not sure
Okay.
about Asian.
Okay.
I never dated Asian guy.
Uncheck other. It'll be white, black, and Hispanic is what she'll deal with. Okay. Minimum education that he has to have for you.
I don't care about education at all.
Okay. So we can go, any education. All right. Minimum income per year that he must make for you. Be honest about this.
All the way to the right.
Minimum?
Minimum, yes. Or you could go off of monthly. How much do he needs to make a month?
No,
for you?
let's do minimum like at least $300,000.
A year?
A minimum, yeah.
A year, right?
Yeah, we need to pay rent though.
Okay. $300,000 a year.
Miami is expensive.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's true.
Very.
So $300,000 a year. Okay. Can he be married?
Previously or?
No, like right now married.
No.
Okay. So you won't be a second wife.
No.
Okay. Can he be obese?
Yeah,
Obese is like well over 30 pounds overweight.
that's
Like,
fine.
we're
We
talking
can
like
we can make it work. Trust me.
Like a stomach. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna make him skinny. Period.
How?
Don't
Wee
worry,
injections.
I have some, good recipes. I'm Polish.
Recipes.
I can cook well for them and healthy.
Pierogies ain't gonna help.
No, I'm not gonna make this.
Okay, let's see what you got. All right, we have here
Congratulations.
5 cat bags.
Okay. Congratulations.
Okay.
So basically.
I love cats.
I love cats.
Oh, we know you do.
Yeah.
We do
So
love cats.
the chances of you finding this man are 0.0530%.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You've won the cat lottery.
Yes, congratulations.
Literally.
There is a very high likelihood that you will stay single.
And you know what? Totally fine.
Yeah.
I got this.
Queen knows her worth.
And that doesn't equate for his personality either.
Yeah, just so you know, ladies, that is strictly based off of the raw numbers you gave us. This doesn't mean that he's handsome. This doesn't mean that he's charming. This doesn't mean that he is good looking or any of that stuff. It just means that if you were to find this individual outside of those factors, that's how rare he is. So we didn't even go into the other stuff that you look for. You said you're picky, right, Miss Poland?
Yeah, I mean, not picky. Okay, it's very easy to meet someone. I'll be honest with you. I had a great experience in Miami to go on a great dates.
For sex.
Not only for sex. They're great professionals, awesome guys, but I just want to feel the chemistry, the way I want to feel. I'm not picky. I'm particular. I know exactly what I don't want.
You want a connection.
I want a connection, and it's. I truly believe there's a lot of great guys out here, and it's easy to
Miami?
get.
Yeah, but
yes.
but
I've had really great dates. And the reason I don't move forward is because I didn't maybe feel the chemistry, but they were good looking professionals, made more money than I even said here. It's not about that. It's the connection. The chemistry is something you cannot find just like that. That's not exactly that, but yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You
but
guys are dirty-minded.
I know.
Not all has to be
But it's
about
important.
Sex, man.
You
No,
want
but
to
it
have
is
a chemistry in
important.
bed. It has to be really crazy for me. I like to have somebody that I really like in bed too.
What's
Yeah.
your What's your ideal type? Is it like white, tall guy, black, tall guy, Hispanic? What's your ideal
See,
type?
I don't have a type. I just, as soon
Lambo,
as I get
fresh,
good
Lambo.
connection and I have of course I want to have a great sex. I think most of the people like sex, you know, and they want to have I cannot be with someone who's not good in sex with me. We don't,
See, here's the problem. What is great sex though?
I don't know. It's just the
emotion of the
chemistry. You
ocean,
just
like
have
how you move, right? Like
No, it's just to me something that you just have this. You're very horny for someone, and I don't know where this is coming from somewhere. Okay,
Yeah.
you
so-
passion.
See, here's the
passion.
thing, right?
Passion is really
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I like passion.
love,
They can't explain it
sensuality.
because when they see it, they just see it and it happens. But it's a lot of things the guys behind the scenes to make it work that way. But yeah, okay.
What about men? What
I
do you guys think the girl is good in bed? What is great for you? Like when she's good in bed? What is the right thing?
Well, for a guy, we just want to bust a nuts. It's not that serious.
Yeah, I think
But
for guys.
For a
Vagina.
great
Yeah.
session, if you connect mentally with her, then it's going to be better.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
obviously speaking, that takes a lot of work. So
Yeah.
Passion is
It
exactly the same
requires a
thing.
connection.
Yeah.
hopefully it's not Wi-Fi.
Thanks, Mom.
That was a good
Got a
one.
couple
so
chuckles.
we just pull that up. So the guy that you want is very rare, and I know you said that you've been out on dates with these guys before, but like, doesn't it worry you a little bit that like the man that you're looking for is very hard to find, and then if you do find them, you guys go on dates, but it doesn't go into anything further?
I like a little bit toxic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's honest, huh?
That's kind of like my bad side
vibe.
that I like a little bit toxic. The good guys that I should be with and they're great in any aspect, I usually reject.
So the nice good guy that's going to take care of you, that's boring.
Yeah,
I've
take
had
it.
this.
I take
No,
it.
I think
it's boring. It's boring.
It's kind of boring, but it's not even. I like the little bit of toxic that gives me a little bit of roller coaster from time to time.
Should be honest.
Wait, so
be
what's
honest.
toxic about you then?
About me?
Yeah, because you're single.
Oh, I say what I think. I'm very demanding too sometimes. I'm Polish. In our culture, we just say things the way we want to say and we don't really care. Like, we're just a little bit aggressive sometimes. We're just saying things, you know? Like, we just kind of put our foot down and like, this is how it is. Many guys like that, but a lot of guys in this country, they're scared of us. I've noticed.
Do you agree?
Yes, some things I agree. Like we not pretend. Like if I don't like you,
I will tell you, I don't like you.
no, I just don't speak with you, and I'm not acting like I like you.
Mm.
I would just
You
I
won't
don't
waste
know.
time at all.
no. We don't waste time. Like I don't like even people doing here because I don't know. Like in few months in Miami was difficult for me because people acting. So
Pretend?
in my pretending, yes. So in my culture, they are like more real. So just in the beginning, from the beginning.
If I tell you eat the sandwich, you're gonna eat the sandwich. Period. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Like you gotta eat my food if I'm making you. I don't care if you're hungry or not.
You tell the man what to do?
Partially, it depends. I like the man to be a man, and he needs to like really raise his voice sometimes to put me in a place. Absolutely, that's why I need a man. You know, like who's gonna be like,
This is so good right now.
So
like you
Yeah.
have
So
to do
good.
this. But I like to be also like a woman, like you eat this because I make it, right? Put in the dishes to the sink, and we're good. And I'm very
Okay.
demanding.
would
as a
it be
woman.
fair to say? So I'll ask you
But
this.
a guy cannot be a bitch because I'm gonna ruin his life.
Okay.
It has to be a man with like balls.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Give me some big
So these guys that you've been out with, and you said they make good money, and you've been on dates, but there wasn't a connection or anything like that. Was it because they let you kind of boss them around? Is that why you lost
No,
interest?
because like when I kiss a guy and I don't feel anything, I think it's pointless to move forward.
Okay, I understand that, but like, why is it that you didn't feel anything? Was it they were too soft? They didn't put you in your place, as you would say. They made the money, but they were kind of weak.
They were too much into me from the beginning, I think.
Okay.
You know, if they would not reply once or twice, maybe I would be like, oh, okay, maybe. But they were just so into me that I was like, like, it's kind of weird. Like, yeah, I kind of like a little bit toxic. Like, not toxic, but somebody who doesn't really care as much from the beginning, I think it turned me on more.
Thank you for being honest, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm 38. We're always honest.
This is great. This is right here,
Yeah.
White Girls Flake.
Yeah, you guys are literally watching it right now in real time, and you guys think we're sitting around just being assholes. Okay, all right, fair enough. Who wants to go next to get their dreams? Dreams shown. We can do Miss Poland part 2.
Yeah. We'll find you a man.
Okay, let's
Gotta
see here.
find you a husband.
Let's pull up that calculator real quick. Very, very interesting stuff. Okay, minimum age for you?
16.
No, 32.
Oh, 32. So
yes. 48.
what? Okay. Minimum height for you?
But I don't know in centimeters.
You can say
I
centimeters.
just-
That's fine.
Yes.
How many
thank you.
centimeters?
Minimum
Yeah, minimum centimeters.
170. 170.
That's my height. I'm kidding.
That's 5'8".
That's 5'8".
5'8".
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 5'8". Did it come out to 5'6"?
No, it's 5'7", 5'7" actually.
5'7"?
It's a 5'7".
Five-
Who's your
Okay,
5'7"?
it's okay.
You're 5'7", right?
5'2.5".
Can you stand up real fast?
Okay, more than 5'3". I'm thinking.
Okay. That you want your man that height?
I'm 5'3".
Minimum.
Yes, it's okay. Minimum.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, you stand up. You stand up.
We're having a
So you're okay with being that your man being that tall?
Yes.
So look at her like.
Okay. All right.
Like
Minimum.
it's
Minimum.
minimum. Okay.
Yeah.
I take the.
Her lowest.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So at 5'7", I guess. And then race for you.
I think all of them I can pick.
You'll do an Asian
Yes.
Asian guy?
Yes.
What about Indian?
Thank you.
Hello.
Come again.
Come again.
Okay.
She's saying
No.
hell.
Okay, that's a no. Okay. All right. So education. What's the bare minimum education he has to have?
Like I don't care about the education.
Okay. Minimum income per year or month, whatever is easier for you to calculate.
Like okay, I don't like for me it has to be open-minded and
Just give us a number.
in the month.
Like how much
that,
money?
that money per year, yeah. That he
Okay,
needs to
minimum
make.
I think 5,000 a month.
5,000. Yeah.
That's $60,000 a year.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yes, rat
But
money.
this is the minimum, okay?
That's a lot in Poland.
Okay.
All right.
That was a good joke.
That's an old lady laugh if I've ever heard one. Goddamn.
Okay. Can he be married?
No.
No. Okay. Can he be obese?
No, okay. He can be married but no obese.
Sorry, Mo.
You
Wait,
can be married, but not obese.
Can like
Somebody else?
married
no,
before.
can't. She said no.
Before. It's mean
No.
before,
It means
right?
married now. Married now. So exclude married. Okay. All right. Let's see where this guy ranks. Let's see. Let's find it. Okay. So congrats.
3 cat bags.
You're somewhat reasonable. So
You're
3%
getting
of men, roughly 3% of men in America meet your requirements.
Okay.
So why are you single then? You should be able to find them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because she's hanging around the wrong
No,
people.
Yeah, I need to start to dating, you know?
Do you think is that men are not finding you attractive? Like, what do you think it is?
No. Like 2 years ago, my boyfriend died.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
So I just.
No, Fresh, I won't do it.
You become soft, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Fucking
Come on, Chris.
okay.
I got you.
Bruh. No,
Okay.
it got really
Rest in
deep in
peace.
here now.
So wait.
Like,
He passed away 2 years ago. So has it been hard for you to find a man since?
I didn't like. I don't want to date in that time. Like 2 years.
Yeah.
I just whenever I like meet the man, I don't want to put my feelings on. But
Hold
now
on.
I'm ready. I feel.
You said this was 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
So this happened in Poland.
No.
Well, you said you've only been in Miami for 1.5 years.
Yes, because I back and forth before.
Between Miami and Poland?
Yes.
You
No,
were-
between like yeah.
So he was American, this guy.
Yes.
From Miami?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, was he older?
Younger.
Okay.
34.
How did he die?
A stroke attack. But I don't want to say.
At 34?
You killed him?
Yes.
bruh.
Probably nagged him to death.
No,
Stress.
they killed him.
God damn.
Like
34 stroke is crazy.
My
it's
dude.
crazy. I know.
Must have been
Okay.
stressful as
Moving
hell.
forward.
Okay. God damn.
Okay.
Was it like just sudden? Like he hadn't had a stroke before, or
Was he obese? Was he fat?
No, like oh my god.
What do you do for work?
He have he opened a restaurant in Bahamas, and have
Okay, so he sold drugs. He was a
I
front.
don't know. No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
well, the restaurant business is pretty stressful. In the
Alright.
Bahamas.
That could have been a front though. All the way to
What?
Bahamas, nigga. Come on, man. You know what they're doing over there.
This is true. It is a transit
Come on,
country.
man.
but-
Y'all.
Wait, was he a Bahamian?
Was he black or white?
White.
Niggas, come on, bro. That's a
Please.
Okay.
That's a front, bro.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's been tough for her, I guess, to find another guy. Right? Is that what it is?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't
this
want
is
it,
getting awkward and
and that time
uncomfortable
I
for
didn't want it.
everyone.
She didn't want it.
Yes, I didn't want it. Like
Her boyfriend passed away. She was sad. But now, what's stopping
Yes.
you?
now I'm open to start to dating.
Period.
Okay. So where's your man?
I didn't like now I open like I didn't date it before.
Yeah, she was grieving. Now she's fine.
So what are you waiting
Yeah.
for now?
Lashes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to go next? Here. We can do.
Actually,
Who
you
wants to
her.
go next?
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Only if you want to go. If you don't want to, we can just move on. It's up to you.
I'll go.
You sure?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see.
She's a model, man. She got this. She got this.
Oh man. All right. Okay. What do we got here? Okay. Minimum age for you?
Gotta be 26 my age at least.
Okay. Two.
Okay.
Maximum age.
33.
Okay.
33.
All right. And then minimum height for you?
At least 6 feet.
Okay. Fair. All right. Hi. Race.
White, black, Hispanic, and other.
All right.
That's a lot.
Highest education level.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Minimum income for you per year.
I'm undecided about that. Because if we're living in Miami, it gotta be like.
It's expensive.
Let's assume you live in Miami then.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
okay.
Especially in purple climate.
200,000?
All right.
Okay.
200,000. And then can he be married?
No, he can't be married.
Can he be obese?
No.
Sorry, Mo.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay. All right. Let's see where your guy ranks.
Okay.
And congratulations, you got a
5
full
cat
5 out of 5 cat guys. Right there. So yeah, the man that you want is also less than 1%. So yeah, are you gonna lower your standards now that you know that he's so rare?
Maybe a little bit, but not like.
Okay.
A lot.
How would you lower it then?
Maybe money wise.
Okay. What would you bring it down to?
Don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm really undecided about that because it really depends where we're living, you know. Because if I'm gonna get with like in another relationship, I'm dating to marry, you know, at this point. So if I'm marrying someone, we can move anywhere and live anywhere.
Depends if you pay half of the rent.
Yeah, and then,
Depends on
like I
that.
don't know how I feel about paying half, and I don't know if we're gonna go 50-50. You know, I'm very undecided about
Is
that.
dating hard for you now?
In
Broward?
Here and there, yeah. Like maybe it's my fault because it's like for me to date someone, I really have to have interest in you. Something has to be like pique my interest.
So you're very picky.
I wouldn't say that.
So what are you then?
I mean, by definition, what you want means you're picky.
What? Oh, that?
Yeah, you literally want a guy in the top 1%, so that means you're picky.
Yeah, picky
Well,
picky.
less than the 1%.
I mean, it's not hard to find someone who's 6 foot, who's black, white, Hispanic, or other. That's very inclusive.
Yeah.
Well, statistically
that's
speaking,
actually-
it actually is hard.
Yeah.
He's less than 1%.
Okay.
That means
I
99%
don't
of men don't
understand that
qualify
at
for
all.
Well,
you.
then the reports are wrong. Like, then they're
Every other
not
guy looks
updated.
like that in Brickell.
Yeah,
say the reports are
like,
wrong?
there are a lot of
Like,
men
because
who
there's
are
a lot of guys that are
tall.
Hold
tall
on.
and brickle.
Y'all are in Miami. That's not the whole world. Okay.
This is
Well,
correct.
United
This is
States.
correct.
Okay, fair.
But we're also considering like our living situation and how common it is for us here.
But let's be honest. They're tall with money
Yeah.
Yeah.
and looks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
looks,
Hold on,
but
hold on,
looks also
hold
depend
on,
because
hold on.
does
Let's say that's-
everyone
let's say
find them
that's true,
attractive, or
But
do I find
do
them
they
attractive?
want you only? No, right?
Well,
Wait,
not
actually,
only,
fresh.
but
Give me the butt.
I
Wait,
am
wait.
there
Give me the
somewhere.
But, like,
They don't.
Actually, ladies, why would a guy like that
Depends.
want you?
I talk to
not?
only men with money, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's not me trying to find men with money. It's
Because
I
I'm
attract
different.
men with
Hold
money
on,
for
this is
some
actually pretty
reason.
good.
Because I'm
Why does that
different.
man want you?
Because I have values.
What makes you special? We'll
Because
start
I
here.
have values.
Hold on. We'll make this even better. All of you hold 10 fingers up right now.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
Okay? And I want you to say why a man that's in the top 1% should pick you.
Okay.
Now, name that trait. Let's say, for example, you said, she said a second ago, Miss Poland said she has values, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. So if she says, I have value, and you also have value, I want you to take one finger down. Okay? So if a girl names a trait that you also have, I'm loyal. If you're loyal, put one finger down. If she says, I'm a good cook, you put one finger down if you're also a good cook. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So let's start with you. Why should a guy like that pick you?
because I have like a good sense of humor.
You're funny,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
Ladies, if you're funny, take a finger down.
I'm not funny.
If you think you're funny or a good sense of humor,
Nah.
that means you can find things funny.
It's a bit twisted, so no. I find things funny that most people don't find funny.
That's funny as fuck.
No, not really.
That means you have a good sense of humor because you
bro,
can find a
like
wide
dark-
range of things
yeah.
funny.
Okay, fine.
Okay. What about you? Miss
Me?
Poland. Yeah, name
Oh.
one thing that you have that a guy in the 1% that you have that will qualify you for that.
I work very hard for everything and I'm very independent.
Okay. Who else works hard for everything and is independent? Fantastic.
Hard
okay,
worker.
what about you?
I'm loyal.
Okay. Who else is loyal? Drop a finger. Okay. What about you?
I'm Chinese.
Me love you long
Give
time.
us a real trait, yeah.
Me love you long time.
Maybe like self-control. So for example, like I'm 23 and I've still never touched any drugs. I've never been drunk in my life.
Okay.
So I've
Self-control.
held out for that long. So I
All
think
right.
maybe self-control.
Self-control. Who else here has self-control? Put one finger down.
Okay.
What about you?
If you lost it all tomorrow, I'd still be there for you. Hold you down.
So would that be
Ride or die.
loyal?
Like a ride or die.
Oh,
yeah, like-
okay.
I
You,
guess
you're ride or die, I guess.
Yeah. I always have your back.
Okay, so you're loyal.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Entrepreneurs go broke sometimes, guys.
Okay,
You gotta
so-
ride the wave.
Okay, so if you're loyal, put a finger down. All right. What about you? Name one trait that qualifies you for this 1% guy.
I could raise his children in 4 different languages. So I could teach them 4 different languages too.
Okay, multilingual. Who else here is multilingual? Go ahead and take a
That's me.
finger down.
I mean, actually, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Polish and English.
Okay. All right. You know what? You want to go one more time around?
One more time around.
Okay.
Do it again.
Now, you just name one more thing that you have, and then we'll let the rest of the girls if they
It makes
have
you
it as well.
special.
Yeah, that makes you special.
Special like is not necessarily different from the
Something that will
rest.
qualify you for a 1%
makes you
guy.
stand out.
One of your best traits that
Well-
makes you qualify.
One of my best traits.
Yes.
Like Spider-Man has webs. Green Goblin has like the surfboard. What do you have?
what?
Honestly, I personally
Like that's a great surfboard.
That's an inside joke.
Yeah.
The chat
Go
knows.
ahead.
I personally don't believe that there's anything that makes me uniquely special, and that's really the other person who has to see that in you. I don't believe I think I have lucky girl syndrome, whereas I don't look for things and they just come to me. So I've never really competed for any guys.
So you could
and-
manifest.
No, not really that. It's more like I'm not desperate for things, and I just let things happen. And
All right. So if you're not desperate, take a finger down, ladies. Okay. What about you?
Another trait?
Yeah.
Okay.
That qualifies you for this 1% man that you're seeking?
Okay.
Ladies, you can put one hand down if it's actually like
No.
finished.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's finished, put one hand down.
I know
Sorry.
you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not-
shaking.
Fucking weaklings.
I would say I'm not difficult to deal with.
You're not difficult to deal with? Okay, so you're easygoing. You're chill.
Yeah.
Who else is easygoing and chill?
Have me.
Go with the
Okay.
flow.
What about you? Name one thing.
I think like as I mentioned before, like I was raised like pretty conservative. So like try to like my parents kind of like instill like traditional.
You have good morals.
Yeah, I'd say so at least.
Okay, good
Based on
morals. Who
my-
else has
based
good
on my
morals?
habits.
I do, I guess.
Okay, now go ahead. One more thing for you.
Open-minded.
Open-minded. Okay. Anyone else open-minded? Put a finger
Yeah.
down. Okay. What about you?
I cook and clean.
Okay. Who else can cook and clean
All
in
right,
here?
Cardi B.
Okay.
Oh, I can really cook.
Okay. Really cook and clean. Okay. What about you?
I'm considerate.
Okay. Who
Like
else
I
here is
said,
considerate?
Oh yeah,
Okay, now who? Real quick, nice and high. Who has fingers left up?
I have one left.
You have one left.
two.
You have two. You have four. You have what? Do you have any?
Half.
You have half of one left.
Man, you got nothing left.
You triggered my trap
You have
card.
nothing left.
Nope.
Okay, and what do you have? Do you have anything left?
I had 11 down.
11 down.
So I had
Okay.
extra down.
So, ladies, I don't know if you guys caught on, but all of you have very similar traits.
Yeah.
So, again, you guys sit there and say, I deserve this guy, but the girl next to you has the same traits.
I don't know. I just said
I
that
don't
because
think
the
it's about
difference is in
deserving
the
a
guys that
certain
we want.
guy because like we are talking about the 1%, right? And of course, like the 1% is going to be concentrated in certain areas, and of course the girls who are here, they are surrounded by that 1%. So the average, like when we
No, I'm
speak
not.
about averages, like I'm not going to find that 1% maybe in a rural area.
Okay.
And truthfully, most people date people like who are easy to date when it comes to proximity. Like most people are not in like long distance relationships. If you happen to be here in Miami, you'll date the people who are here in Miami.
Yeah,
I
but
have one thing to say if I can say it. So
I'm
the
not saying
difference,
they're gonna be loyal.
yeah, but the difference is here's the difference. Why I said that because many people were raised in families, full family. They had a great childhood. You know, they never asked for anything because parents are providing like a basic things. What I said, my values are different because I came from nothing. My first job I was cleaning houses in the United States. We were completely broke in Poland. I asked for pens and I waited like 2 months to receive them. I see things super different, and I can go to poor. I've had a very good lifestyle with someone before, but I can go and be poor and I'll still make it work. People who are raised in families that they provided a lot of things for
So you'll
them.
date a broke man now? At 38?
I used to.
But
not,
would you
not
now?
No, I don't date anybody
So you
now.
can't go back.
Seriously, I can actually.
You
I
just said
can-
you wouldn't date one now.
No, that's what I would like to have for family to provide my child. For example, if I'm gonna have a family, I would like a guy to make this money because
you just said you
So
understood
by definition, you can't go back.
being poor to
I
broke.
can go back.
to
I
rich.
can because I know what I'm doing in my life to make money, and I'm going to provide myself stuff.
No, but I'm saying you wouldn't date a broke man now.
It depends what's broke for you. If I'm really falling in love, if he has some, at least, you know,
If
Like some sort of stability.
The
something
mental
that he want
gymnastics
to
right
build
now.
in his life and make money, cool. But
No, I'm confused.
So don't be confused, because if I would meet somebody now and I want to provide to my child and like family, yeah, I wanted somebody who makes this money. But I've had guys who are broke, and if they had a like ambition and they want to make money in the future, I believe in them and I would be helping
Here's the
them out.
problem, right? There's
It
a
really
lot of guys
depends.
in Miami with money. Some are tall, some are successful. The majority of guys maybe in top 1% here because they're athletes, celebrities, maybe multimillionaires. The problem is that, like, why are they going to choose you over a young girl who's coming 18 years old every day?
I don't think young girls are very attractive in a mindset. I
That's
think
true.
I don't.
That's you. But a man with money and success
I
doesn't want
hear
a
that a
headache.
lot. I have a lot of guys in their 20s, 30s. They're really approaching me, and they don't care how old I am. They
For
just like
sex.
the way. No,
For
actually,
sex.
not for sex. I don't
Yeah.
sleep with them. They
mean-
want to actually like the connection, how mature I am, because I'm not gonna. Trust
Let me guess. Do they have money?
They have a good job. They're professionals. They
No, but
make
do they
good
have money
money.
that you want?
I don't know what they have. I don't ask them how much they make. I
But
can
see,
think about it. Like
that's the
oh,
whole point, though. They just see you as a mature lady that they can learn from or maybe fuck. That's it.
No, I
And what do we
disagree
see
on
men
that.
as?
Really?
I've met some guys that they were very interested in like really dating, and
So
they,
then why do you pick them?
because I'm not into young guys. What do you think I'm gonna do with him? Date him for 8 years, and I'm gonna
So
be like 50
then
and get
your
engaged?
option then doesn't make any sense because it's not even what you
I don't want young guy. I'm not into
So then why-
young
why bring it
guy.
up then?
I'm just talking about there's a lot of younger guys who likes older girls. That's what I
smash.
said.
To smash.
Yeah.
No, I mean
No,
That's
You
what they
know?
want.
Older girls, man.
If you let them smash,
I don't think so.
How
I
do you-
don't think so.
how do you know?
I don't know. You kind of know. A guy who's 50 wanna, smash this ass
yeah,
as well. It doesn't really matter.
Well, this is a tip for you. All men want to smash, but this is a younger guy.
Of course,
Like you're older. I mean, just to be real here, he just wants to smash.
if you said so.
I'm telling you
I
so.
mean, maybe.
But can I ask, so like, what difference would it make for a guy? For example, like you're saying, like a young guy, he sees like an older woman and he just wants to smash. So what would make it different in my situation as to like, what makes you think that he just wants to smash and that's it?
Well, you're younger. You're like his age, right? So
Yes.
it's not the same thing. See,
But-
from his point of view, as the guy that you're dating right now, like he's like on your level, terms of, for example, like age. So,
But I've also noticed that guys around my age will typically go for younger girls because, like, for example, I had to take a year off because I needed to focus on my career. These years are crucial to building like sustainability for yourself.
Stop the cap.
No cap. No, but
smash 'em.
seriously, I mean, like, you see 20-something-year-old guys like becoming entrepreneurs, like, and like, what makes you think that they just don't want to fuck? You know what I'm saying? So like, what makes them different regardless of my situation? There's still a 20-year-old something guy.
they
So-
want to smash, but to take you serious is the next level. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. And do you think like a guy in his 20s like can't just mentally get to the next level, period?
No, he can, but you have to be worth it. That's what I'm trying to say here.
And what within like being in a relationship with a woman lets you know if it's worth it or not, no matter. So like, because there are moments where like people will be together for years and maybe it just wasn't worth it for the guy. So like, what in that makes it worth it for you to want a woman, like no matter what age range you are, to want to marry them?
To be frank, you can't all be the same.
Exactly.
So if you're all saying the same things that makes you special or valuable, then there's not much difference. And every guy's
Yeah.
different. For example, he might want you to like maybe stay at the house, take care of the kids. Some guy might want to help with his business. Whatever that guy wants, you have to be there for him. So
Right.
it depends on the actual guy.
But what if at the same time, like, let's say we're not, like, me and him are not, like, doing anything around, or, like, we're both focusing on our careers and we come to that point and it's like, so what now? Like, how do you know, like, what you want and what you don't want? Like, regardless of the age. Because some people get married within 3 months, 3 weeks of knowing each other.
Mhm.
But, like, what is that mental change that happens for a man?
I think for a guy, it depends on what his maturity level is. Like, what his maturity level could be. For example, he's 23 years old, but he's mature because he's either been through it already or he knows what he actually wants. So it depends on the guy. But to be frank with you, though, you gotta stand out.
Yeah.
You can have good looks. You could be charming.
But
you
good
could
looks
be.
don't mean anything. It's materialistic. Anybody could have good looks.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So how do you differentiate between every other girl? Do you tend to his needs 24/7? Do you give him like a lot of attention? Whatever that is that he
It
needs.
fits his expectations. That's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah,
said. Everyone
so
has different expectations.
Is it wrong for like us
I
to
don't
also
know,
have those
just-
similar expectations just because like like we're women and like the age and like whatever? Or should we still hold those expectations because we see ourselves as high valued women?
Well, again, your definition of high value is different from what we see as high value. So it's almost like if the guy's gonna be wanting you
Mhm.
as his girlfriend or wife, you gotta fit his needs.
Right.
Now, vice versa, if you want your needs, he already met them from before. The
Right.
money, the
Correct.
status, the success.
100%.
So he already did it from the very beginning.
But what if he's not even successful? Like that's what I'm saying. Like entrepreneurs go broke, and like
It
it's
happens.
it's a test of faith. Like I think like that's the biggest part. Like people aren't willing to like go through like the hard stuff to like be able to help their man like get better.
I agree, but it's more like girls don't want to go through that phase anymore. Like they might do it for like a little bit, like
But
5
what
months, a year.
happens like when real life shit goes down and you're married to someone and
then
like,
you have
let's,
to be
let's say that you have a
by his side.
recession, like we're like what
Of
happens
course.
when like the market's like
You
crashes?
have to be
like,
by his side.
Are you gonna like dip on your husband, or are you are you gonna
No.
stick
No.
through and like put on your fucking big girl pants and like take that shit? Like
Most are gonna dip from the very beginning. So
that's sad. Like if that's really like the culture that we live in, like that's so sad. And I don't think that that's right either.
I agree.
I'm kind of interested
Yeah.
in seeing in you guys' like what your qualifications are for
For
women.
like a high value.
Yeah.
woman.
Personally,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
personally,
just
I'm
out of
really
curiosity.
interested. Like, I just
Yeah.
really want to know. Like, what's funny?
I just did you guys not understand why we did that finger experiment?
No, I understand that. Obviously,
What's your takeaway from that finger experiment?
first of all, nobody's special. Like all of the qualities that we think are unique to us are not.
Okay.
But I don't think that we have to be special in a way. Like it's just that the other person has to believe that we have something that makes them happy.
Yeah, the
Because,
connection and exactly
Because
fits.
like it's most people look for a partner, and whatever like complements that specific person they'll find in the partner they choose. Sometimes we see couples and we see like, well, they don't really match. Like why would he choose her, why would she choose him? But they're a couple and they're together and they understand each other. That happens every day. Like we see sometimes gorgeous Victoria's Secret models with guys who don't make a lot of money, and we're like, that's out of the norm. That's
This
an
is the
outlier.
energy between
But
them,
maybe
connection.
she sees potential in him.
course.
Maybe she thinks that someday he's gonna be like the man that
Ambition.
she wants him. Yeah, the man that she
Do you
wants him
think
to be.
women are
Oh, he treats
realistic?
her
I'm going to go
well.
around the table on this. Do you think women are realistic with where they stand and what they deserve in a man?
No.
Yes
no.
or no? No? Okay, what about you?
Typically, no.
What about you?
No,
No?
no.
No, I don't think
Absolutely not.
I did that finger experiment to demonstrate that women want top tier guys, but they're not necessarily top tier women in
so.
return.
Of course.
I don't think
So-
most women want top tier guys.
They absolutely do. They absolutely
You
do.
cannot
I mean,
have
anyone
everything
wants
in
They
one
absolutely
guy.
do.
Like
I think-
anyone wants a top tier person.
Just like you cannot in a
period.
woman.
I just said a second ago, would you prefer your Instagram or an average man? And you took the Instagram over that.
No, I said, like, the thing is, if you're going to pull averages and what consists, like when we talk also about women, right? There's things like income, height that matter to women, right? What matters to men? Like they don't care about education, they don't care about
you.
height. Well, unless she's taller than him, then sometimes they care.
Well, no, there could be short kings that like tall
That's
women.
like if we're to determine what guys care about, then it wouldn't be like an even, like it wouldn't be really even, because men usually just care about, I don't know, pussy. That's it.
Period. It's
Like-
like I think you have to click with
So
the
you do realize
person,
you just
that's
made
it.
my argument stronger for me, correct? With your very statements you
Can
just
you answer
made.
your question?
Not
triggered my trap card.
really, because I mean, I
If
guess
average women don't want average men, but men that are above average are okay with average women, what does that mean?
no, that's not.
That they're willing
that's
to
not
They
settle
exactly what
connected
I
on a
said.
certain level
The thing is-
together.
One sec.
The thing is, no person or very little are going to be average in every single category, and that's just statistics. So, like, to have like all of these averages, like height, income, education, all of that, all together in one category, that would be like, no, there's going to be variations. So that's why some people pick and choose. Oh, I don't care if he's broke, but he's 6 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Or no, he makes like 2 million, but he's, I don't know, 5'3".
And ugly. Yeah, of
exactly.
course.
That's why these are averages. Like,
Yeah.
that's why women
Yeah.
pick and choose.
Yes.
It's very, very
100%.
hard to find like the median, like to be everyone. Like the average Joe, like is not every.
It's actually not, because average by definition means majority. Means the average person is the majority, and that's what the average is. That's why it is the average. It's the
That's-
median, which means it's in the middle, because a multitude of people average out in that area. That's what it means.
That's not exactly what it means. No, like what I'm saying, that's not exactly what it means with all categories. Because, like, of course, average height is 5'8". That's the average height. But does the average 5'8" person make 50,000? Then you would have to do it all over again. And that's coming from someone who, like, does econometrics.
The point I'm trying to make is that average women don't want average men. That's what I'm trying to describe. But most women themselves are average. Okay?
Yeah, most women are average.
And then when I went
agree.
around the table and asked you guys to describe yourselves, something you bring to the table for a man that's superior, all of you guys pretty much had the same traits. So the reality is, none of you really have that much of different distinguishing features to validate getting a top tier guy. So what I'm saying is that
That's very.
a lot of you guys are similar,
Yeah.
but you want a man that isn't similar at all. You want a man that's superior. So my question is this: if you find that guy, are you okay with him having multiple women?
I mean, I would be okay with it, but not everybody.
What about you? Would you be okay with it
With what?
if you had multiple women? The guy that you described earlier.
Are we together?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would not be okay with that.
Okay. What about you?
In what context?
Yeah, multiple girls. You're like one of his girlfriends.
Concubine.
You mean like a high value man having multiple girlfriends?
I guess. Yeah. I'm
Emperor.
gonna look at it that way.
Personally, I'd rather.
Not. Okay. What about you?
Yeah. I will pick the guy with $5,000 a month.
Okay. What about you?
I would not want to know if they are, and if they are, I would go and have a few guys too on the side. Simple.
Period. She said, let's make it equal.
Yeah, period.
Okay.
At
All right,
40.
what
No.
about
Sorry,
you?
that's how we live these days.
What about you?
Absolutely not. If he wants a different girl, I can put on a wig. I can contour my face. Like,
mean, but
we
the
can
pussy's
switch
all
it
the same,
up.
though.
Like, what personality do
The
you want?
pussy's all
Bring
the
some
same,
girlfriend to the bedroom.
Like, bro, like,
That
like
doesn't
what girl
work.
you want? Like, what personality
that
would you
doesn't
like?
work.
It does.
Personality.
Yeah, it
a
does.
Big ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
does.
find it interesting how
When
I
they're,
asked the
when they're
girls
crazy
Tyler
enough
pussy.
and they
if
got
they're
multiple
delusional. All of you
personalities.
agree that women are delusional.
Of course.
I am super
All of you
delusional.
agree
Of
that girls
course.
are delusional
Yeah.
as to
Yes.
where they
Yes.
stand
Big
and what
time.
they think that they want. But then I asked, okay, if you get this guy, are you okay
Like,
with him having other women? And a lot of you guys are saying no, which is interesting. And then also on top of that, when I asked what you bring to the table to that man, all of you bring the same thing to the table.
Okay, but what
Do
he
you guys
brings
not
to the
see
table?
how
What
crazy
he
this
brings
looks?
to the table?
To be fair,
Money.
Do you not, hold on, do you not see, like, I really want you guys to think
I
about
don't
this
get
really
this.
hard. All of you virtually bring the same thing,
correct.
okay? You're all pretty much the same.
What about him? What he brings? Tell me. The income I
He
make
is
too.
the man.
I can make the same income. I can be actually attractive. I can make things the similar way. What he brings to the
but
table.
here's the thing. How many are there of him versus how many are there of you?
There's a lot of girls like me. There's a lot of guys like him.
No, there's not. There's less than
There is.
1% of the
Guys,
population.
I went on many dates. There's a lot of great guys.
Okay, are you aware of the fact that just because you went on dates with these individuals doesn't mean that that is the majority?
I don't know. I think it's very equal in my opinion.
Okay, let me ask you this question. If I told you world hunger isn't real, right? And what would you say to that?
To what?
If I told you world hunger isn't real, what would you say to that?
Probably it's not real. I don't know.
Wait, you know what that is, right?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay, that's a problem. You don't know what it is.
I have an idea. Explain it to me.
Niggas be hungry.
Everyone is
sorry. No, I
hungry.
don't wanna
Everyone
go
Let
wants
me
to
go on the
eat.
table on this one then.
Okay.
If I said world hunger wasn't real, what would your response be to that?
That's a false statement
Why is it false?
because world hunger is definitely real.
Okay. What if I responded to you, well, everybody around me eats?
Well,
What would your
we
response
live,
be to that?
well, we live in a capitalist country, and luckily,
You're giving a clean version. You would think in your head this guy's a moron, correct?
yeah, I think his vision is very limited.
Rightfully so. What would you say?
World hunger is real.
Okay, but what if I said around me, everyone eats around me?
That's you.
I'm an idiot, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
let me
but,
just interject real quick. English is her second language. Maybe she misunderstood you.
Yeah.
No, she understands.
Yeah,
I did not actually fully.
the
I
way
didn't
she-
understand
the way
fully.
she
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It made it seem like she really did not understand.
I did not.
She understands,
So,
bro.
I did not. If I'm not lying, if I didn't, I thought I think I understood differently. I don't understand what you're saying actually.
Like world hunger
I'm
means,
sorry.
Like the entire like a good majority of people in countries like they're starving, like they have no food. Like
Okay.
yeah,
People
like
are poor in Poland.
Yeah, like
No, not anymore. But yeah, okay,
Like-
you're
like
right.
in
They're
Russia,
just the
like in
medium
Ru-
classes
yeah.
there.
like
majority of time.
hard, like rough, you know, like they don't have like access to food as easily.
Okay,
Yeah, like period.
okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand the question at this point.
It doesn't matter if you understood the question because all
It
I'm
does
trying to
matter.
illustrate, it does, because I'm trying to draw an equivalency. So when you said, all the men I date have money, or all the men, it's common because I find these men all the time, that's like me saying
It's
world
not
hunger.
money. It's they're good guys. It's not only money. It's also like the
The
guy
thing
that
is-
is my type.
She's privileged enough to be in an environment where there are many of these men. That's the point she's trying to make.
And privilege is invisible to those that have it. So if I
110%.
say world hunger doesn't exist because everyone around me eats, well, I'm a fucking idiot. Because world hunger is real and it exists. Just because it doesn't operate in my reality doesn't mean that it isn't reality.
But she's not saying that there's all around the world a lot of men who are tall millionaires. She's just saying
But she's using
that
it to
in
justify her worldview, which
My
is
word is where it
extremely
leads.
in
skewed.
her,
My word
in her
is- my word is where it
proximity.
leads.
Her,
In
yes,
Miami.
but
You
yes,
know?
in Miami. But
Yeah.
that doesn't change the fact that her worldview is extremely skewed
I don't
and
care
not
about
valid.
the world.
But
I
she's
live
not-
here.
She's not gonna
This is
date
where I'm looking
someone.
my partner for. I don't look in freaking China or Poland right
she
now.
Loki has a point in a way because
Just,
like
you're not-
like for example, influencers are put in a position where they don't have to worry about real life stuff. Like for example, example, like dating average. Because when you gain like access to a pool of
She's not an influencer.
no, I'm just saying as an example, of course. I'm not saying that
And
anyone's
I
a
hope
fucking
I'm
influencer.
never going to
But
be.
I'm saying, like, for example, if you're a privileged person where you're an attractive female or something of the sort, then you're going to be placed into a pool where you have access to those kind of people, right?
And I do
Yes or
have an
no?
access to many
Yeah,
things.
exactly. So
and I'm
you-
just talking about my life,
You
my
okay?
type of,
You okay?
thing.
You okay? In a minute.
I'm just amazed at like the
Hubris.
the stupidity that I'm witnessing right now.
But I think you shouldn't say that because everyone has their own opinion, and stupidity is the wrong word to
an
say at
opinion
this
can
point.
be wrong.
Yeah, but you
Absolutely
can be wrong too, and calling somebody stupid is stupid to even say that.
No, it's not stupid
Yes,
enough
it
because
is.
calling out the truth is the truth. For
But
example,
that's not true. That's your truth. That's not my truth.
To use your own
His truth?
personal worldview, right? There's no such thing as my truth. It's just the truth. The truth is objective. It's not a personal view. It's, oh, okay, if it's true, it's true. There's no such thing as my truth. That's a very ridiculous way to look at the truth.
Well, I don't use stuff like that stupidity about people. I don't really say things like that. I think everyone has an opinion and rights to say what they feel, how they see world. My word is not your word. That's it.
But
doesn't mean I'm stupid or I'm just this or that.
If you're wrong, you're wrong. And for you
But
to
I'm
say,
not wrong.
Because what I'm saying is that
That's your wrong.
you have a very skewed perception of men in the United States. Because your rebuttal is, well, the men around me are all rich. Okay.
I'm not saying they're rich. I said whoever you should not act like this. If I'm talking about seeing people
Because I was
or
talking and you
being
just cut me
attached
off.
to people,
Because I was talking and you
it's
just cut me off.
professionals. I'm not saying they're rich. You know
Okay.
what's rich?
They're well off, whatever it may be. Because that's how you substantiated your argument, saying, well, the
$300,000
people,
is not rich
To you.
to me.
the average person makes 30 to 50K in the United States. $300,000 puts you in almost the top 2 or 3% of Americans.
Maybe she's just not into average men.
That's
It's not
precisely what I
about
was
that.
saying.
It's
Okay,
not
so-
about that.
That's precisely what I was saying.
That's
But
not
what
about
I'm
that.
saying
Wait,
is,
can I say?
like, okay.
Can I say one thing though? Is there is a difference to say that we can settle for an average man and we can be happy and live a good life, and then there's a difference between having access to like those type of men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
she's just saying based on
the
experience.
point is they don't want her.
They don't want her.
How do you know that?
Because she's
Is
not
it
married.
obvious?
Have you had a conversation with the men that she's went out with?
whatever you said right now,
I'm friends
I'm not
with
gonna
them.
even make a comment. They don't want me.
Who are
The
they?
same men she
They
goes
don't
on
want you.
dates with, goes to Pakiki on the river.
What's her name?
You go to the same spots.
What's
it's
their
the same
name?
shit. They take them out, they have a good time, and they smash and say, I'm tired of this bitch. Next
Make a
one.
comment.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
switch. It happens
that-
every single day.
Maybe she don't want
and you know what?
them.
It
Maybe she
happens
don't
with
want
people who are
them.
broke.
Maybe she doesn't want
But
them.
the point is that she's saying, yes, in her mindset, in her life, she can get access to these men and pick and choose.
Yeah.
But the thing is, do they actually want her? That's the biggest.
Oh no, they don't want me. I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, they don't want me. You're right.
Yeah.
They'll
Absolutely
smash you.
not. Nobody. They blocked me on Instagram too.
They'll
You know.
smash you, but take you serious. I don't know.
But
But
listen, that's not about who wants me, who doesn't want me. I said what I'm looking for. My age, I'm planning to have family. In that case,
it's who
I
could
just you asked
provide.
me what's the minimum at this moment living in Miami. That was my type of idea.
She's
Who
not,
said they don't want me? Like to even say that is ridiculous.
They don't
Like,
want you to take you seriously.
It's actually ridiculous. I'm
I
not
guess
gonna even
she's saying
make
in the
a
sense that
comment.
She doesn't care whether like it's a
It's not
want.
about
It's
who
more
wants
like
me, who-
what can you provide for me to like serve. It's like survival of the fittest mentality.
All right, the guy you want doesn't want you, basically. But a guy that, guys will
No,
want
I
you.
disagree.
But
It
the guy you
depends
want doesn't want
on
you.
a guy.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
So then why aren't you with someone right now?
Because it's my choice. I never said I never said I don't see people. Like I'm single, but who said I never see people? I'm seeing people.
Yeah, but
I'm seeing someone actually.
okay, all right.
oh, now you say it.
I'm just gonna say.
But you never asked.
Why do you think?
We asked at the beginning of the
No,
show.
you didn't ask if I'm seeing someone. So if you're single, I said I'm single. You never asked, are you seeing someone?
Oh, like
Because I'm
So
seeing
you're like,
someone.
you're like
Situationship.
talking to someone, but you're not like in.
Bro,
a-
you're
Yeah,
I'm
she's
seeing
not stating what the
someone.
terms. That's okay.
Holy
Like
shit.
she just didn't know the terms.
That's what we asked.
Do you mind if I ask? a
Single
question?
means you're single.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
single.
But
I'm
she-
seeing someone and being single
She's
is
in
two
a
different things.
situationship. She just doesn't like know like the actual like because we say that because you know what that means. But like
Yeah,
in that
but
case,
at
like,
38, almost 40, you should already know, man. You should already have a ring on your
Well,
finger with kids.
ask
Come
the
on,
man.
man.
Why
I think
he's
it's the right
taking
time for
so
this.
long?
I'm
Come
not.
on,
I'm
man.
good.
Hold on. You said at the beginning of the show, you know what you want as an old woman. So you don't know what you want with this guy?
I'm not an old woman.
Older.
Oh. I know what I want, and if I meet someone who wants the same things and I click with someone on a certain
So
level.
clearly, situationship shouldn't be a thing.
Listen, I moved to Miami 5 months ago.
Oh,
I'm very
taking your
fresh.
time.
I mean, you
I'm
still
not
38.
taking my
You're
time.
still
I'm still
38,
going
bro.
on dates and meeting people and
No,
trying
you're
to
still-
figure out my life and focus on my career. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on.
All right.
You know what's crazy about this? Over time in Miami, you're gonna see things that we're seeing right now in real time. Hopefully, you can prepare for it and be ready for it. Hopefully.
Again, I just find it interesting how when I asked what you bring to the table, all of you bring virtually the same thing to the table. So if you all bring the same thing to the table, and then you said earlier that men are simple, they don't care about career or money or any of this other stuff. So think about it. If men aren't picky, girls all bring the same thing to the table, what's going to make a guy pick you over another girl that's younger and hotter? If you all virtually bring the same thing to the table.
But the thing is, women are not commodity. So he's going to pick the one that he gets along the best with. It's not about numbers, or it's not about like certain characteristics or not. It's just like clicking with someone. I mean, if we put it into numbers,
If
like,
men are simple, then that means they can click with a majority of women.
but the thing is, it's not all men who are doing the choosing. It's like a small number of men who are doing the choosing.
And that's the men that women want.
Yes.
Not all women, but I would say some.
A staggering majority of women are chasing after the same men.
The same exact guys.
Yeah, and I would say that most women have to work on themselves to be the woman, like the woman that would fit the criteria, because like we have to be realistic.
I would argue most of you are not.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I also did want to make
You
a
all
point.
just said a second ago you were
no,
delusional.
I did want to make a point.
You all agreed earlier that most women are delusional.
Right. But what I wanted to say
not
is
all.
that unfortunately there is also like a reality where like again to the point of like survival of the fittest, if we see a man who's already with a woman, like I feel like a lot of, and not majority, but like a lot of women will literally go after men that are taken.
Why is that?
Because they see a man taking care of a woman and they see like what he provides for her, and they're like, okay, but like he said, I have the same qualities as this woman that he has, so why don't I have him? I feel like a lot of like, because I've had that, you know, like if I have a high valued man, I had, no disrespect, like bitches coming up and trying to like interfere with that, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, so then it's also up to the man being like, yo, okay,
Which proves his point.
yeah, no, I'm
You
agreeing
don't
with
want
him.
the same guy.
No, I'm agreeing with him. Like it
Okay.
fucking sucks, but at the same time, it's also like on behalf of like both the man and the woman. Men are not simple at all. I mean, I think they're easier to understand on a more emotional level because they're logical beings. You know, you guys think like not black and white, but you just don't put so much emotional like thinking into it the
That's
same as
simple.
women.
Yeah, we're simple.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say y'all are simple because not all men are simple. You know, some can have like a lot of like difficulty expressing themselves, talking. Like it's true. Like you ask a man to explain his feelings, and then they look at you like, like. But and not all men are like that. But it like they just don't know really how to communicate, and that's a really important factor in a relationship for that to work as well.
That's true. I agree with her. I went on a date with a guy and I asked him, "What do you want?" He did not know how to answer this question. He went around in 100 circles and had no idea.
And he's trying to explain like
trying.
what it is, but he just doesn't want to put a label on it.